so much that you've already said. You've written this book, incredibly popular book, A Higher Loyalty, and so many people have read it, and you've talked about it so much that I kind of wanted to get into some areas that might be fresh and new, starting with what's happening today, and what maybe you can give us your perspective on it. Okay, President Trump tweeted this, I'm going to guess at 4 in the morning. No idea. He's referring to James Clapper, the former director of national intelligence, and he says, and we can put it up, Clapper has now admitted that there was spying in my campaign. Large dollars were paid to the spy, far beyond normal, starting to look like one of the biggest political scandals in U.S. history. Spygate, a terrible thing, exclamation point. What the hell is he talking about? What is this? You are the former FBI director. What is that?
Yeah, as best I can tell, it's made up. I don't know where he's getting that from, honestly. And a number of things he's announced were the biggest scandal since Watergate. My guess is 2 weeks from now there'll be something different than this, but I don't know anything about those facts. Right.
So, and do you find that to be at all possible or probable? I'm going to just play devil's advocate, that there was a spy inserted into his campaign by an intelligence agency?
I don't find it possible, and I know it not to be true.
Okay. All right.
And the facts are knowable. And I gather today there was a meeting on Capitol Hill where Democrats and Republicans got to see the actual facts, which is why I'm confident that something else will be bigger than Watergate next week.
Really?
Yeah.
You think something...
No, he'll find something.
Oh, he'll
to
find
tweet
something.
About. Yeah.
Oh.
But that this...
Well, that's... I think they're with me. For a second, we were all... If you're like me, my heart stopped, and I thought... You're about to break this incredible... And then you told us something we already know, which is that Trump's going to make something up in a week.
Right. Sorry. He'll get an undercooked burger that's bigger than Watergate.
So, okay, this raises an interesting question, which is a lot of people have said, and I want to get your perspective on it, that Trump is engaging in this kind of chaos, this game of kicking up dust, chaos, creating chaos and sort of creating mayhem to distract from actual facts. Do you think that he is intentionally doing that because you know the man, you've spent time with the man, or is this something he just does because he's always done it his entire life?
I don't know. So I don't know exactly what his thinking is. I know that the attacks on the institutions of justice are just bad, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. And so whatever the motivation is, it's something that the President of the United States shouldn't do. Because it undermines the rule of law. We should find out what the facts are. And now we have a special prosecutor who's looking at the facts. I don't know what he'll find. I just know if he's allowed to do his job, he'll find the facts.
Here's what's interesting. You have independent investigation is crucial to running this democracy. You know, a powerful, independent law enforcement agency. The problem is, once that agency, as is the case with the Russia investigation, starts to look into a political process, an election, it immediately becomes politicized in the way that the investigation into Russia suddenly... I mean, Trump could have said, right after he was elected, I was elected, I think I would have been elected even without this intervention by the Russians, but I'm determined to get to the bottom of it, and I think everyone would have approved of that.
Yeah, and frankly, I was shocked when that wasn't his reaction. That should be the reaction of the President of the United States. But it always happens that politicians worry about the future, and so try to undermine and sort of hedge their bets against whatever the outcome might be. I get that, but to try and accomplish that by attacking the institutions that we all need is a mistake we should all regret.